My mom was sort of a dead ringer for Marilyn Monroe. She's beautiful. She's married and divorced 7 times. She had a lot of husbands, a lot of boyfriends in between. She was a raging alcoholic. And so I went along for the ride. And in some ways, I was almost like the parent in the relationship more than the child, because she would get drunk every night and pass out. So I had to care for her and take care of her. So in this tumultuous lifestyle, it got me searching for meaning in my life very early on, where, you know, at 15 years old, I'm just like, what is the meaning of life? Why am I here? Because the adult world I was exposed to was so messed up. I just thought there has to be more than the life they're living. Then ironically, though I saw the emptiness of their life and drinking and all that, I got into the drug culture in the late 60s, and I got into drinking myself. But that was sort of a short-lived little time, and I just thought, this can't be it. So for me, it was like process of elimination. It's not here, where is it? Well, thankfully, on my high school campus in 1970 in Newport Beach, California, the Jesus movement was in full swing, and the kids would meet on the front lawn and have Bible studies. And so one day, I walked by and I just checked it out. Actually, to be honest, there was a cute girl I'd seen, and she was talking to a friend of mine, and I wanted to go and meet her, and I noticed that she had one of those mysterious books with the black leather cover and the ribbons and the gold pages, and I went, oh no, she's a Jesus freak. What a waste of a really cute girl. That's what I thought. I thought, why would she be into something like that? It's so stupid, it's so ridiculous, and I was so dismissive of it, but I knew nothing about it.
Of course.
So one day, I was walking across my campus, and I saw these Christians singing their songs about God. And so I decided to sort of eavesdrop on their conversation, far enough away where people wouldn't think I was in the group participating. That's like social suicide, you know, to be with these people, but close enough where I could hear it. And I was kind of looking at her, and then I started looking around at the rest of them. And then I just tried a thought on for size I'd never considered. What if they're right? And what if God is real? And what if Jesus Christ could change my life? And they thought, well, that would never happen. I'm not the religious type. You know, the things I've seen, I saw things no little boy should ever be exposed to with my mom. I thought, no, it's too cynical because of my upbringing. But I thought, but what if it's true? So I was sort of considering this, and a guy got up to speak, and I don't remember most of what he said, but he made one statement that just, boom, like a lightning bolt from heaven to my heart. He said, Jesus said, you're either for me or against me. I looked around at these kids and I thought, well, they're for him. And I'm not one of them. Does that mean I'm against Jesus? I always believed Jesus was there, out there somewhere. I'd seen all of his movies, you know. I loved Ben-Hur. I mean, I respected Jesus, but I knew nothing of Jesus. For the first time, it occurred to me he could be known in a personal way. And so I responded to the little invitation this preacher gave, and I walked forward and I prayed. And I thought to myself, even as I was praying, this is not going to work for me. It will not work. But it did work, because it wasn't an it was a him. It was God. And God will come, reveal himself to any person that reaches out to him. And I did, and he started changing me. And so kind of fast forward a few years and then to what I'm doing now. The reason I do what I do is because of what happened to me, and I want to reach other people that maybe have that same cynicism. For me, in my day growing up, I was the exception. Most people came from intact families. I came from a divorced home. I was the exception. Today, that's the norm.
That's the norm.
That's the norm.